In this edition, United States is sending FBI experts to investigate Saturday's bomb blast in Addis Ababa. Erdogan wins re-election in historic Turkish polls. This is Oromiyaa Broadcasting Network, Voice of the People. Those were the headlines. Now, Nisintel Amnamum Sadmasu. United States is sending FBI experts to investigate Saturday's bomb blast in Addis Ababa. The United States government said it is sending FBI experts to investigate Saturday's bomb blast at a rally organized to support reform agendas of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. United States Under Secretary of Commerce Gilbert Kaplan made the remark today during his talks with Ethiopia's Minister of Foreign Affairs. 2 people were killed and over 150 others wounded in the bomb blast at Meskel Square. FBC reported. Vice President of the Oromiyaa Regional State Ayba Hassan and OPDO Central Office Head Adaanech Abeebe donated blood for victims of Meskel Square grenade attack. Youths of different zones also donated blood to save the victims' life. Olkabawandemo has more.
Higher government officials of Oromiyaa Regional State have visited the victims of bomb explosion happened at the rally of support of the Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. The officials have donated blood for those individuals. Vice President of the Oromiyaa Regional State Ayba Hassan and Head of OPDO Central Office Adaanech Abeebe said the attempt is a plan to divide Ethiopians. The struggle will continue and the people of the country have to strengthen its unity more than ever.
Our struggle should continue. In the cruels, we have to save our land and people from danger. Our regional state top officials are here to show our support for our people. We are not here by the absence of our people. That is why we want to show our solidarity for our people. Our regional state officials will work to sustain the started development in the country and dismiss the work of foreign seekers from its background. This attempt is an indication which shows a dangerous message for our people. Always a struggle will need sacrifice. As a government, we feel so sad, but people always the winner. Our victory will sustain.
The officials also vote to work for better change over the region and the country, adding their parties agreed in sustaining the started development and change in the country. Meanwhile, Oromiyaa youth from different zones of the region and from Oromiyaa Leadership Academy have donated blood for the victims of the grenade attack in Finfinnee city. The users said their blood will save the life of the victim.
I have donated my blood for the victims of bomb explosion at the rally in support of the Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. I'm really feeling happy because I want to give more than blood for those people, but this is what I have.
Oromiyaa Leadership Academy Directorate Director Kasawun Walderfile said all are contributing their level best in saving the life of the victim.
Hoji Mumichi Ministera Dr. Abiy Ahmed Taisa.
The people held a rally in support of the Prime Minister and his reforms. Unfortunately, some accident happened and many are injured. We are here to show our solidarity for the victims and treated at hospital. As you are observing, the youth from different zones of Oromiyaa region are donating their blood for their people. They are also showing their solidarity and support for the Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed as well.
Residents of Dredwa held a rally to show their solidarity for Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed's reforms. Muktahaji presents Fahmi Abdurrahman's report.
Residents of Dredwa city and its surrounding have been undertaking the public mass relay to show their solidarity to stand by the side of good reform of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. While taking part in the relay, the supporters showed their solidarity and gratitude to the Premier through holding different slogans that framed with different chanting in Dredwa Stadium. Some participants of the relay vowed to perpetuate and realize the dream of Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed.
Holding nations and nationalities together is tradition of Oromo people. Oromo never hate others. We strongly support the best deed of our Prime Minister. As elders, we would play all our level best through supporting and advising the young generation to love each other for common development.
We, the youth of Dredwa City, would follow the line of Dr. Abiy while holding all nations and nationalities to strengthen our cohesion and unity.
I wish a long life for our Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed. But I never pass without saying that the one who is enemy of Dr. Abiy is the enemy of all Ethiopians.
The participants restated that the Oromo peoples are expected to further show and hold their gratitude and love to other nations to live together more than ever before to realize the strong national unity.
Our Prime Minister, Dr. Abiy Ahmed Ali, has been standing for all nations and nationalities of this country while exposing his life to dangers. Thus, we all people of this country should stand by the side of him.
Our Prime Minister is the son of all nations and nationalities of Ethiopia, though he is from Oromo. We, the Oromo, should rally with all nations and nationalities of this country to stand by the side of him to realize his ideology. Let's be united, or in Niddemer.
Mayor of Dredwa City, Abraham Usman, on the relay said the public have to stand to support and realize tradition and plan of Dr. Abiy.
Capacity building training on improving good governance offered for Adda town administration workers. Some trainees expressed their readiness to properly discharge their responsibility. Bukadu Burhan reports.
Adda Town Administration has offered capacity building training for its leaders in order to fully answer public demands. Director of Kaizen Institute at Oromiyaa State University, Assistant Professor Masai Garbi, who has offered the training, says that the training is important to create transformational leaders.
It is expected that this training fills their leadership gap. They are called as transformational leaders. So I provide the training of transformational leadership. What is the concept of transformational leadership? These individuals, the leaders of the town, starting from the town administration up to the local level.
He added that more activity is expected from the leaders of the town administration.
Individuals, leaders of the town, should have to understand the conceptual framework of this transformational leadership, servant leadership, and the 21st leadership theories, or the needed leadership theories, according to the citizen demand. They have to practice the issues, the frameworks, the attributes expected from this transformational leadership.
Head of Adda Town Administration of OPD Office, Arar Samardasa, for his part, suggests that his office has been working to answer public questions through capacitating the leaders.
When we have evaluated the work performance of our leaders after renewal, we've observed some problems in the capacity of our leaders. Starting from this, we have done a reform. So we have decided to give this training to capacitate the new leaders to give appropriate public service.
Some trainees have also reflected their readiness to serve their community with responsibility.
You have to be committed, and I have to transfer what I got from the training to my followers, and I have to try to act on what I'm getting from this training.
We are striving to deliver the services for the community, whereas we are dropping some activities and some parts are not perfect enough to satisfy the community. Therefore, we just improve our gaps, and then we can deliver, and we can try to satisfy our community.
You're watching OBN, now news from Turkey. Erdogan becomes Turkey's first executive president after winning more than half the voters, election officials say. With 97.7% of the ballot counted, Erdogan received on Saturday more than half the voters required to secure an outright victory. Sadi Guven, the head of the Supreme Election Committee, told reporters in the capital, Ankara. Earlier, state-run Anadolu News Agency had reported that Erdogan's share of the vote stood at 52.5%. Our democracy has won, the people's will has won, Turkey has won, Erdogan told a crowd of enthusiastic supporters in the capital, Ankara, thanking the Turkish citizens who cast their ballot in an election that saw a record turnout of 87%. Erdogan's closest rival, Muharrem İnce of the main opposition Republic People's Party, received 30.8% of the votes according to Anadolu. Official results are to be announced in a few days. Al Jazeera reported. That's all about our today's news edition. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.